Mr. Snap, hello, good morning, what's going on? We have a little lesson coming today. We're going to be talking about money today again, but today is going to be, what I'm going to show you today is very few people get this, and it will make a big difference. Today's lesson is going to be just a little bit different. This is kind of cool. You're going to be able to play along today at home. What you need to do now is swipe up. I'm going to give you a particular tool, a calculator. You just swipe up, put the name in, and then you'll go straight to this form. Here we go. This is what it will look like. If you swiped up, it'll look like this. This is the investment speculation calculator. I want you to have this. So when you go and put the name in, don't worry, put your email in. I'm not going to sign you up to Pornhub or some shit. Just put the thing in and you'll get shot over to this. And kapow, this is what you're gonna get. This is what it looks like. This is the investment speculation calculator. And basically all you need to know is these 5 things. That where it's blue, there's 5 questions that you need to answer. There's 5 questions. You put your answer in, and based on your answer, it uses an algorithm to tell you, look, are you talking about an investment here or is it a speculation? So let's just say you're talking about buying a particular investment. Is it, what type of cash flow is it? So you just answer the question. Negative cash flow. Oh my golly gosh, see what happened there? These 5 questions are very, very simple in nature. You just answer the 5 questions. Whenever you're about to go and buy something, a stock, a cryptocurrency, anything, you just answer these 5 questions, and they're based on income, leverage, performance, flexibility, and intention. And based on your answers here, you're gonna get a score where 0 is a pure investment, 100 is a pure speculation, and anything over 100 is you completely gambling. Now 50 is the middle ground. So here's a heap that I've already done for you. So you have here your stock index funds, your bond funds, and your REITs are very good investments. They're 5. And then you go down the list and you go to, say, Apple stock, which is a single blue chip stock with dividends that pulls a 20. So it's still an investment. And then by the time you get down to gold and other commodities which are non-income producing, we're talking about a 50. We're middle ground with gold because it doesn't generate an income. And then as you keep going down the list, we're talking about negatively geared investment property. These guys are speculations. We're talking about home ownership with no tenants, no income. That's more of a speculation than what most people would love to admit. They're completely speculating with that. Bitcoin and cryptos, I know you guys are asking for it. We're talking about Forex trading. We even go into gambling. We even talk about literally gambling at the roulette wheel. That pulls 115. Gambling with borrowed money is 145. I just put them in there so that you can know where the scale sort of operates. Now, here's how to actually apply this in your life. Whenever you're about to go and buy an investment, do these 5 questions. Fill in the blue cells and get your number. Then you have a little chart like this. God, I love charts. So this is 0 on there, and this is 100. So that's a speculation. These are your investments. That's your gold. That's your speculation. This is the allocation that you want in your life. That there is the secret to wealth. This might seem simple, this might seem elementary. Please don't underestimate the power of this curve, this process. Let me explain what most people do. They are speculators. They're going to go and do home ownership. They're speculating. They are buying individual stocks. Often they buy penny stocks and crappy stocks. They're buying cryptos with sort of the entirety of their savings. They're really heavy over on the speculation. They're high speculative. They haven't built the foundations. The great thing about a speculation, 100, like a Bitcoin, what do we got here? Bitcoin pops 100. BTC is purely a speculation. The thing with BTC is you can make a tremendous amount of money. The thing with over here is you can make more. With Forex trading, which is 100, you can make more. You can make a hell of a lot more over here. But when you can make more, you can also lose more. And so the journey is a lot more volatile compared to the journey over here. And if there's one thing I've learned over the last 7 years, I've been in contact with maybe 30, 40,000 people in the investing, trading space. There's one thing I've learned is that people wildly overestimate their own ability to deal with volatility. Everyone seems to want it. People want what they can't have and what they can't manage. It's sort of a bit hard to get, so they want it, right? People want the volatility. They want the Bitcoin. They want the cryptos. They want the FX because they see people doing it, making all this tremendous amount of money. I've seen people make a phenomenal amount of money. One tradesman make $50,000 in a night, 50,000 Australian dollars in one night. He lost it all the next week and then some. That's not financial mastery. That's not going to build you wealth. That's called addictive escapisms from your life. That's called you have a life, you have a business, you have an income, but instead of growing methodically and sustainably over time to build wealth, you're trying to escape your life, you're trying to get rich quick, you're trying to chase a unicorn. And no, I'm not against speculation. I'm not against BTC. I'm not against cryptos. I'm not against FX. I do them all. But I do them moderately. I do them this amount of my portfolio, and I do this stuff, this amount of my portfolio. And by doing that, I have a relatively lower return, but I have more of my capital allocated to it. Low return, then my return as I go up here, more speculative, my return gets higher. See that? BTC, FX, I make a higher return, but I have less money allocated to it. Looks like this. What you have there is a mean growth that looks like this. And it's flat, and it's balanced, and it's sustainable, and you can grow wealth that way. If you structure your wealth like this, using this philosophy, you will grow wealth this way. In a psychological model of the market, this is what happened. You have the fear and greed polarities. Over here, you have all the people dedicated to having just cash sitting under their mattress, saving for a rainy day if the shit hits the fan. It's a fear base. They'll have a low return. Over here, you have all the greedy fuckers. I want to get rich. These individuals generally don't get too far in life. These individuals generally hit it big and then bust big. They hit it big, bust big. They're very volatile. These people don't do anything. The masters do both. The master goes for the sure thing. Warren Buffett's first rule is don't lose money. The master goes for the sure thing and then gradually over time and distance earns his way to more speculative endeavors. He starts with a lower return and earns his way to ever higher returns. And as you grow in returns and as you build a track record of having a successful performance in more speculative endeavors, you can begin to gradually allocate more over to this end of the scale. And as long as you're doing it methodically and sustainably based on results, you can really accelerate your annual return, and you can really grow wealth very fast and sustainably. I'm not talking about getting rich tomorrow. Look at this guy. Golly gosh. A little intermission. I'm not talking about getting rich tomorrow. I'm talking about growing wealth. I hope that you enjoyed today's little mini lesson on wealth. If you can get this into your awareness and you can act on that, you're going to do well. You're going to do well. If you don't get too greedy, if you don't get too fearful, you will do well. If you watched this lesson through, you clicked through it and you didn't get the sheet and you want it, I recommend getting it. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep doing this for free, but go and get the thing and download it and put it on your computer so that you have it forever then. Go and get the questions. And secondly, if you resonate with my investing philosophy, my wealth building philosophy, as in go for the sure thing and then go and earn your way to higher returns, if you resonate with that and you want the strategies that I've used to get this, swipe up.